What's good, world? It's your boy Skylar Brown, aka Liddell Leslie, also known as the motherfucking 80s baby. And welcome to my world.
Stop studying you, stop focusing on you, stop spying on you, stop stalking you.
See,
keep up with you and go focus
this is what happens when taxpayers' money goes out and is wasted.
That's the only thing to do at this point. They need to get
paying people
a
to
career. That's it. There's no other
harass, stalk,
but to do what they do
put under stress and duress.
Nothing else to do. I see this stuff all the time, and it always goes back to they need to get a job.
And for what?
Or focus on their health. Don't ever hesitate to call me.
They do this to keep people from rising above their oppressors.
Over somebody.
They do this to keep people living in a state of
your divine masculine
fear.
Doesn't want you out working up underneath another man or boss. They want you to stay home or work from home or something.
They do this
take care of you.
because they themselves have lost the faith that God has bestowed upon them to trample over all things that creepeth and crawleth across the earth, right?
Whoever this is, they thought they was taking the competition out of here. They thought they was getting you locked up in jail.
Now, the situation that this reader is speaking on concerns
just can't believe you had
the interactions,
to cut them off. I'm never going to give you up. You're my right
actions and reactions to me sitting down and conversing with someone that I'm supposed to be co-parenting with, right? See, this woman took me for somebody who is easily swayed by fear, but I'm not. This woman took me for someone that she thought was a lesser individual. I'm not. She mistook me for a fool. And if she was speaking of a fool in the terms of tarot, then she was very correct, because Pisces is considered the fool in the tarot.
This is going to be a good reading. I feel like this is going to be a good reading for y'all. Okay? We got the full moon coming up.
You know,
December 7th. Okay, so I'm definitely sensing some
I think
good energy around y'all.
my heavenly creator,
Something in regards to the full moon.
for making me who I am. I
So let's go ahead and see what
thank my heavenly creator for giving me a way to be in contact with my heavenly creator through my intercessor, which is Christ.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with this read.
But most importantly, I thank my heavenly creator for breaking me down to rebuild me up in the likeness that I forgot was bestowed upon me, upon my creation. Lord, I am rejected by this world, but you told me that if I'm rejected, that is the greatest form of protection. And though I try not to give up on those who I love and care about and have grown to know,
so the Queen of Swords want to come up in reverse.
That I have grown
Somebody's definitely
to make a part of.
Somebody's definitely
my everyday thoughts. People that see me at my lowest at some point in time and pick me up out of the mud. When people that I know, love, and share the same blood with chose to do otherwise. And yet and still, here I am, Lord. Not trying to point out the sleep in the eyes of somebody next to me. And I keep seeing these white feathers along my way as I walk. But to go within and look at self. And to realize that I don't blame anybody for the way that my life has become. Not at all. I don't even blame myself. I thank God for the things that people considered obstacles and to be placed in my life. I thank God for showing me how to traverse this evil world. I thank God for the people of my ancestry, my forefathers and my foremothers, whose blessings I am surviving off of because they took the time to turn to you and to pray that one day we would overcome. Lord, I've never been so appreciative of the people who thought about me enough to pray for me blessings and protection and unconditional love. You know, the ones who prayed to you and who had a close connection to you, who thought enough to want me to have the same. Lord, this life of mine is different. But I am appreciative of the things that people think that they would place in my path to bring my destruction. Because it said that you had prepared a place before me in the presence of mine enemies. I have none. So knowing that you knew who those ones were, and you knew that you didn't want me to feel uncomfortable around these people who pretend to be someone who loved and cared about me. Lord, at every turn and chance that you got, you took the time to show me how much you loved and cared about me. What the hell that is? Every time when I felt as though I had nothing, the more and more I began to realize that I had you. I knew that I didn't choose this world. I chose you. And by doing so, I didn't sell something, nor did I even put it in my mind that I could sell something that didn't belong to me, because you gave it to me, which is this soul. You gave me the strength to hold on to it boldly, wisely, humbly. But most importantly, you made me fierce amongst those who would want people to be fearful. You allowed me to be the fear that is pumped into those who spend lifetimes pumping fear into your chosen, into your anointed, into the babes. You gave me this voice that I use as a double-edged sword. So I choose a lot of my words very, very carefully as you instructed me to. You told me to not go off of my own understanding, because knowledge is gained, and there's the white vehicle, the mid-size SUV, and the black one back there. Because if I was going off my own knowledge and understanding, Lord, I would not notice these people openly showing me how they are trying to wage and go to war against you. You told me that this battle ain't mine. This battle is mine, my child. And therefore, find your peace and rest in it. And Lord, that's something that I didn't think that I could do, but you knew I could. The more that these people continue to try to make me their problem, you show them that they don't got an answer to me. They got an answer to you. And yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I have feared no evil. Because you told me not to. At least 150 times throughout your good book. You have revealed things to me that people I've known my whole existence wouldn't. You have not once allowed me to be shaken, stirred, or moved out of my place. You have not allowed these individuals to think that they were getting over on me, because you didn't allow them to think that they wasn't going to have to answer to you. Even in times when I wasn't completely faithful in following you, Lord, you showed me a way to come back to it. You never turned me away. You held me accountable. You spoke to me in times when a lot of people wouldn't. Those same people who swore up and down that they could never, would never, should never you know, that they use these specific words and gestures and actions to try to cast these bogus ass spells. And Lord, you have kept me protected from it all. Yes, you allowed me to experience the things that they believe that they're doing, but you have always let me know that wasn't going to succeed. There was absolutely no way in all your creation that it would. There's absolutely no way that I could show you how appreciative I am of your consideration of me, Lord. And although although they continue to try to be something destructive in my life, I have not been destroyed at all. I continue to go about my day as you instructed. And the best part about it is, Lord, is I love the fact how these people think that they doing something to me when all they doing is harming themselves. I hate the fact that they would choose to do that, but Lord, that is of their own choosing. LRF 445 Webster County Place. I pay no mind to these demon-possessed individuals, Lord, and even though I wish that I could help these people, Lord, they need to seek you out like I do. But pride will get in the way. It'll make these people think that they are unworthy, and so therefore, because they are deeming themselves to be unworthy, they don't never think that you see them as worthy individuals, Lord. But from my studies, every person that you used in that good book to bring your word to fruition, people didn't think that you would use these individuals. And Lord, this is why you tell us to not go off of our own understanding, because we will discard the blessings that you bestowed upon us out of fear of humbling ourselves before you, out of sheer ignorance. We would turn away from this birthright that you gave us, Lord. And so now I don't know what it is that you want me to do tonight. I do know that people want to say, oh, it's cold, come inside, this and that and the third. But clearly you told me to remove myself from these people, and I listened. I dare not try to understand why it is that you want me to do this, but what I do know that is it's for my best interest. You know, I'm reminded of when you said that the birds have nests to go to. You know, the beasts of the fields, you know, have they places to go to, but the Son of Man has no place that he can find comfort and rest. And to seek you out for that comfort and rest. Lord, I'm not going to stop seeking you out. And I'm not going to sit here and act like you haven't given me this peace and rest, right? Even though it ain't the peace nor the rest that I thought it would be, it is sufficient to the soul, because amidst all this chaos, here I am in a peaceful state, communicating with the one that thinks about me the most, with the one who doesn't want me to experience the hurt and the hate and the misguided anger and the misplaced things that us people place upon ourselves and others, being hurt and ever so willing to hurt the next one. Lord, I am healed, and I ask that you give me the ability to help those find this peace, this healing, this unconditional love. So now with that being said, Lord, I am mercifully gracious for who you are in my life, who you continue to be in my life, and who I know undoubtedly won't stop being in my life nor anybody else's as long as they seek you out. Crazy thing is that you don't never leave our side. You don't never put us in these situations. We put ourselves in them 10 times out of 10. But you're right there waiting for us to reach out a hand and say, Father, forgive me. You know, I sin with my eyes. I lust. You know, the flesh is crafty. But Lord, it's not worth my soul. The love of these people is not worth my soul. And though I've tried and tried and tried, Lord, I now know and I now see just how many mean me no good. Just how many look at me and wish me ill will. But I will continue to pray for those, my brothers and my sisters, those of my blood and those not, those of the faith and those who are not, those who are of the Spirit, and those who don't choose to see. But Lord, let me not forsake the love that I need to have for myself, and let them not forsake the knowledge of knowing and seeing that they will have to soon seek out the same love for self. All praise and all glory be to you, Father God. Thank you for sending me such an intercessor as the Christ. But not only Christ, you know, Lord, you have given us many ascended masters. You have given us angels of all classes, all ranks. And not only that, too, Lord, that our ancestors and spirit animals and spirit guides, Lord, thank you for being who you are in my life. Not much. How you doing? How you doing?
I like this somebody
Oh no, you know me. Yeah. You know me.
I know you.
Oh yeah.
I thought you had seen you with somebody else, though.
Oh no, you can't mistake. But God bless y'all.
I know you, dude.
Oh yeah. Y'all have a good one.
All right, man.
You know exactly who I am. But you know I wasn't finna go for that bull. Lord, thank you for not allowing me to forget who you created me to be.